Hello, this is RICKY, the YouTube Tech Guy. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Mobile Weekly / Mobile Q&A, where we go over all the latest news that happened during the week of mobile and tech. If you have any questions, just ask them in the comment section down below, and I will answer them before the end of the show. Alright guys, we have so much leak stuff, so let's go over it. We are getting closer and closer to all of the announcing dates. So with that being said, we have a lot of new stuff from Samsung, and then we'll also go over my recap for Windows 11. So let's get into it, starting with the first leak coming from Evan Blass. Evan Blass set this leak up, and it is just a really perfect look at the two big phones that are being announced on August 3rd, I believe it was. And that is the Galaxy Z Fold 3 and the Galaxy Z Flip 3. Now, while I will be getting both of them, I have pretty much made it clear that, honestly, I do not see myself keeping the Fold 3. It's not worth it to me in that sense, because it's going to have a lower grade camera than the Galaxy S21 Ultra, and I don't want to downgrade my camera yet again this year. So although I love the bigger real estate, I am more interested in the Flip 3 just because it has a cool look feature that you get with the foldable, but it's going to have a much cheaper price tag. Although we're expecting the Galaxy Fold 3 to be at $1,600, the Flip 3 could be even lower than $1,200 this year, so very curious to see how it will go. Overall, I think it has a very interesting ability. If it gets close to 1,000, that is the phone to definitely go with. Remember though, either way you go with these two, the shortage is going to be real. So if you want to get it pre-order date. That way you get all the deals and you get it in stock right away. Okay, but the second image was definitely a big one as well, because we got confirmation of the S Pen being two things. One, that the Fold 3 will work with the S Pen, so that has been confirmed, and that is the Fold Edition pen, if you can see the writing right on the side right here. But the thing we also unfortunately got confirmed is that the S Pen will not be in the phone. Therefore, the S Pen, when the S Pen is on the side like this, it doesn't go in. It's basically like a side chick. It's the side pen, It's not the pen that you're gonna have with you through everything. It's not the pen you're gonna put inside the phone. It's just a side pen. That's all that it is. So that's what we're gonna call it. Hashtag Fold 3. Hashtag side pen. That's what it is. The S Pen this year stands for side pen, because that's all it is. It really is such a disappointment to me. Like, I really wish the pen would be inside. It's a much better experience. But the pen on the side, like, every time I've taken the case off of my pen, I really like the phone so much better without the pen case and with the regular case. I miss that, and it's one of the reasons when I get to new phones. Not supposed to show the one in front of this, but with new phones and even the one in front of it, that you really get a so much better experience. So I don't know. For me, hashtag side pen ain't my S Pen. It ain't my S Pen. So yeah, side pen, it's a thing. Make it so, guys. Then we have the Galaxy Watch 4. Quite possibly the most anticipated Galaxy Watch for a while. This one is such a good one because it's supposed to have, the melding between Android and Samsung. Now, I will say this might be announced tomorrow. Tomorrow, Samsung has an event at MWC. I will not be able to cover that. I will not be able to do anything on that. Maybe at the end of the night I can. I'll explain why, though, later after the news. But this is supposed to be the molding of Samsung and Google really putting their best combination of software along with the fitness calibration of Fitbit So this is something really impressive that we could definitely get. So yeah, it's really something that I will say that I hope, I really do hope that we get the best blend of the two. Like, I do not like Wear OS interface. I much rather prefer Samsung's interface. So I hope the interface portion is dominated by Samsung. I hope the apps, of course, are blended with Google. Get that Google Assistant in there. Get Bixby out of there. You know, not my Bixby, not my assistant, but it really is like I hope Google's software really shines through with that, with the apps. And definitely, I just want to see what we have here. I mean, so here's the thing. We do not know yet if there is no, if the active watch has kind of taken over, because of course, so we were supposed to get a Galaxy Watch 4 and a Galaxy Watch 4 Active. This looks like the Galaxy Watch 4 Active, but it's called the Galaxy Watch 4. So maybe they might have just blended the two, but the main notable thing you're missing from the regular Galaxy Watch series is with this Galaxy Watch, you got the band around it. So you got this little physical bezel around it. With this version, you do not. You have the digital bezel that we saw with the Galaxy Watch Active series, like the Galaxy Watch Active 2. We'll have to wait and see. I was a more fan of the physical bezel. What are you guys into the look more? Let me know. But again, I am excited for this because this is probably the biggest smartwatch launch ever on Android, to be quite frankly. It really is the biggest smartwatch launch ever on Android to date. So I'm very curious to see how it will turn out. But yeah, also with that, we do have a new feature, which is basically going to be able to tell how much fat you burn once you put in all of your measurements. So once you put in your weight, once you put in all that kind of stuff, it will be able to tell your BIA. So instead of your body mass index, so the BMI, it's going to be able to detect how much you are burning off. So I really like that. Obviously, I've talked to a couple fitness things recently at a convention, digital convention that I went to last week or this past week. And I really got to see some cool tech on that. So I know one thing I'm going to be trying to do by the end of this year is be more fit. And I know, people have said, I need to lose weight, all that kind of stuff. Obviously I do. So that's one thing that I'm kind of looking forward to possibly with this watch to kind of track it. And then finally, the other leak is the Galaxy Buds 2. So these are going to have the two tones, and I think these are really meant to be paired with the colors we're getting from the Galaxy Flip 3. So you have that black and white tone that I think is going to look so good on the Flip 3. And then you even have the purple or lavender and white tone, and you have the white and green tone. So all of these different tone colors that I think you're going to see on the Flip 3, that are really going to pair nicely with the Buds 2. Now, I thought the Buds 2 were a really respectable pair. I mean, overall, they're good quality, I have reviewed a lot of headphones. I'm reviewing some really great ones from Clear right now. So I'll be having those at the end of by the end of the week review for that. And then some other ones that just came in that aren't yet released, so I probably can't show them. But yeah, so really cool buds that are kind of checking out. Even the Pixel buds. Hey, I got so many buds right now. So definitely a lot of cool ones to check out. I have so many tests to do. We're going to bring the Starbucks challenge back too as well. So I'm going to be testing to see how good the microphones are on all of these later this week. And so yeah, overall, I thought the Buds 2 were good. I would say they're solid. They're not the best. They're not. One thing that I will say, when people ask me, why are you such a big fan of Jabra? Why has Jabra remained the king no matter how many other headphones you tested? One of the things that I really forget, because until I use all of these different headphones, I'm like, oh yeah, these headphones can't do that, can they? One of the biggest things that I do not like about different headphones compared to the Jabras is Jabra's compared to any two devices. So when I say any two devices, it compare to my laptop and my phone at the same time. I don't need to do anything. It just does it. You know, that is something that I've seen too many headphones unable to do for some reason. Like, it's been done so well, right? But we've never gotten to see it done really across the board. And Jabra has just done it on since my 65Ts, 75Ts, and now with the 85Ts. Pairing to put two devices is priceless, really. Like, I just love the ability of, I'm watching something on YouTube, it will pause on my laptop that's connected to my monitor. It will pause the video when I get a call because the call is then prioritized. That is just so good, and it's something that, like, I wish so many other devices do. I can pair it to two phones at the same time, and that's just something that's really great. Again, my tablet with my phone, every kind of mixture. That is just one thing that I hope Samsung adopts more. Maybe at least to a Windows laptop, or and the phone, or their phone and their tablet at the same time. These are the kind of things that I really want, and I think would be really beneficial to a lot of products. I mean, this is something that you can even do with Apple products and Windows products and Android products with these headphones. So it's something that I think more and more headphones should get. Who knows if the Buds 2 will get it, but that's one improvement that I could definitely see any new ones coming out this year hopefully having. All right, and speaking of Windows, let's go over Windows 11. So the announcement was on Thursday, when unfortunately I was at not Disneyland, but California Adventure. I got to check out the Marvel place, including a really cool thing that I am going to be doing with not only my channel, but we're starting a channel for my daughter, and these little spider bots that are exclusive to California Adventure are going to be one of the first videos on her channel, and we're going to start it on my channel. So some cool stuff coming. But yeah, so that's going to be one of the biggest things for it. Then, but with Windows 11, there are some more things. So faster, more secure. We're hearing a lot of good things about that. So much so that even some old computers will have to turn something on. Hopefully this will be done manually with an update first. But yeah, just something to remember. But the biggest thing that I think everyone has to talk about before we get into anything else is Android apps. Android apps are coming to Windows, and that is big. That's huge. That is so huge for sure. So for Android apps to come to Windows, I think that is going to solve a lot for Windows, and definitely is going to be a big thing that Windows has needed, because obviously Windows has gotten no apps. The Windows Store is so bad, it's not appealing at all. But for Android apps to go there, that is going to be huge. You think of an app like Instagram, for instance. Instagram is something that you cannot use on your Windows computer in the way that you can on an Android phone. What do I mean by that? You can't post on Instagram currently still. You can barely, they did an update to actually do messages this year, but that was about it, basically. So overall, it really is a thing that I do not like the idea of when it comes to never having Android apps and now bringing it to there. I'm very curious to see what it is. However, here's the big thing, and it might not be a big thing, but one of the biggest issues in this is how they're bringing it to Windows 11 is by having the Amazon App Store basically native on Windows so that it can install the apps natively. As of right now, we do not know if you can sideload APK files onto Windows in Windows 11, so that's a big thing. The second thing is that we are going to go with Amazon App Store, which means no Google apps on there. So that really is a big thing in terms of, with all of that stuff on there, it's really going to be, we're not going to have Google Apps. However, if you think about it, Chrome has almost all of the main things you need, right? You have a better Gmail than you do with the Gmail app. You have a better Google Maps, obviously, on a web browser than you even do with the regular. You can't navigate, but you have a really good interface. So lots of things that can be kind of done differently. But that's the one thing that I did have to note, is you do not have any Google apps on there. And the Amazon App Store is big, but it's not as big as Google's Play Store. So we'll wait to see now. The other big thing that I will say is that the Amazon App Store sometimes charges for apps that are free on the Google Play Store. And the reason developers have done that for a long time, excuse the fireworks that are still going on, is that because not as many people use the Amazon App Store. That can all change with this, but that's just going to be one thing that I don't like about the Amazon App Store. Free apps on Android, Google's Play Store, are sometimes paid for apps on Amazon's App Store. So that's something that we'll have to see how it goes. Okay, so that's one of the big things. The interface, the Xbox integration, I don't care too much about. I mean, it's great, but again, not too much for me. Auto HDR, really cool feature. The glass interface, sure. I mean, I'm all for updating the look of it, so that's fine. Like, I don't care as much. Fresh coat of paint is always good, I think. The biggest thing for me, as a person that has a 49-inch monitor, is the multitasking. I use an app called Display Fusion for this exact purpose, that I can have 3 windows perfectly lined up to my monitor, or have one window that's 2/3 and then have another window that's 1/3. I see the 2/3, 1/3, and the 3 evenly split windows right here. And that is awesome. I am so in for that. Like, the multitasking is one thing that probably is the biggest thing and the thing I'm most excited about Windows 11. I now feel that I might upgrade to it by the end of the year. I'll see. But I was planning on waiting, but that is one thing that is a really, really cool feature to have built in. So very excited for that one. But are you guys excited for Windows 11 at all? Do you guys use Windows PCs? Are you guys more Mac users? Let me know in the comment section. I have always used Windows. I love it. For me, I can never use, every time I've used a Mac, it's been so frustrating. But the Windows is just really simple and easy, and definitely just this new multitasking feature is the biggest up for me. Oh, also for me, as a person that always docks my laptop to the monitor, it is really cool that basically when I undock it, all of these screens will be minimized. And then when I dock it again, all of them will pop up exactly how I left them when they were last plugged into the monitor. Such a really simple thing, but something that's never been done anywhere else. So really cool. All right, guys, that was the news. So let's get to your questions. Also, let me find out, what are you most excited for out of Samsung's leaks? And what are you excited for? Which one do you think you'll buy? And which one are you most excited for? Out of the Galaxy Fold 3, Flip 3, Galaxy Buds 2, Galaxy Watch 4? Let me know in the comment section right now. All right. Which one is better, the Fold 3 or the Pixel 6 XL? The Pixel 6 XL will have a much better battery than the Fold 3. The Fold 3 is going to have the same kind of, or sorry, not battery, camera. The camera quality on the Fold 3 will be as good as the Galaxy S20 FE. So a $500 smartphone will have the same kind of camera that this phone has. So again, not going to be the best camera overall, unfortunately, for the Fold 3, but definitely the Pixel 6 XL will probably have the best, if not one of the best, like top 2 cameras of the year easily. And both are being made by Samsung. All right, everyone liked the side pen, hashtag side pen. Remember, if your pen doesn't go in, if your pen does not go in your phone, it's a side pen. Hashtag side pen. Ricky, these S pens ain't loyal. I know, right? They ain't loyal. I'm telling you. Nice joke, Shaft. Samsung Galaxy A52, 4 gigs. Wait. Oh, A52 4G, 128, 66 RAM. Is it worth it for a mid-range phone? Yeah, the A52 is very difficult to find right now, and it's really good priced on Amazon typically. That's the one I reviewed. I basically tested it out for, I think it was about a month, and it was solid though. It was like the ability of it and everything for it was really good quality. So yes, is it worth it? Absolutely. I think it's a great mid-range device. I like the physical bezel. Sad the Galaxy Watch 4 doesn't have it. Yeah, it doesn't, like, at least the one we are seeing that is leaked does not have it. Definitely physical bezel. I still use my Gear S3 Frontier. I still will maintain that it is the best battery life ever on a smartwatch, for sure. A smartwatch that can actually do everything you want it to do. Need the physical bezel in my job. That face would scratch up. Yes. So the Galaxy Watch Active 2 was the first watch. I've owned every single Samsung smartwatch since the Galaxy Watch. I think it was it called the Gear? No, wait, what was it called at the time? I think it was just called the Gear Watch. I forget. But since the very first Samsung Gear, that's what it was called, Samsung Gear. Since the very first Samsung Gear, I have owned every single Samsung watch. The Galaxy Watch Active 2 was the only one I ever scratched. And yeah, it really upset me. So definitely on the Galaxy Watch 4, get a screen protector. That is the first thing I will do. If it doesn't have the rotating bezel on the Galaxy Watch 4, no go for me. Well, again, it'll have a rotating bezel, but it won't be a physical rotating bezel. So just to clarify. I love my Galaxy Watch 3, just wish it had Google Play app and also MST. Yeah, that is the thing, right? Will it bring MST back? I doubt it, but that is one thing that has to be on people's minds. All right, I love, thank you, Quiet Storm, for mentioning our tech deals, always on tech deals. Let me mention that actually. So I didn't get to do the second day of Amazon Prime Day because I ate something bad and I was really sick all day Tuesday. So that's why you didn't see a video come out, because I was sick that day. And then the reason why I can't do a live video tomorrow, just to let you guys know, it is going to be not my dad's mass. For him passing away in February. We're finally getting to do a mass. So for that reason, I will be, and it's been what's taken up a lot of my time. I've recorded a lot of videos, haven't got a chance to edit them. So I will have a video out tomorrow morning. I'll have a video out for Tuesday morning. The weekly tech deals will be put off till Wednesday because of everything. And I will have a video put out tomorrow morning, but if the Galaxy Watch is announced tomorrow, I'll kind of do a recap at the end of the night as well. But yeah, so that's why I'm not going to be doing a live stream for the Samsung event tomorrow morning, because it will be at 10 a.m. when the service will already be starting. Let's see. Hey Ricky, Galaxy Watch 4 looks like it doesn't have a simple watch band replacement. Let me see that again. Huh. You know, you are totally right. So let's bring that back up. So I will tell you, I can see a quick release right here. But it looks like it may be proprietary. So you can totally see the silver pin that is the quick release. So let me see if I can show you guys. So right here, there is a quick release for the band. That silver pin is seen in these photos. But the band does go more of curving in instead of leaving this spot open. So you can see through it right here. it does leave it so that it is completely closed, which leads me to believe that you might be right. It looks like it will be a proprietary band. That did not go over well last time for Samsung. So we'll see how it goes. It could be an unfortunate effect of Apple doing so well with their proprietary bands. I, for one, hate proprietary bands. I hate mostly proprietary anything. But that does look like something that we are going to see. So we'll have to wait and see how it goes, but I'm not a fan of that. That's not cool. So yeah, I think you are right, though, just looking at it. Oh, well, it's been a while since we talked about the Starbucks challenge. Yes, well, I haven't been able to sit inside of a Starbucks for almost a year and over a year now. So now that Starbucks are open back up in California and I can be without a mask. The problem is with a mask, and I did an earbuds test, all earbuds didn't sound that great. So when I go to Starbucks without a mask, I'm not going to be able to do the Starbucks challenge again. For those of you who aren't aware, the Starbucks challenge was basically me going inside of a Starbucks, the pretty much noisiest area you can be in for everyday purposes, and see if you could actually do a call and people can hear you. And not only can people hear you, but they can't hear everything around you. That is the best way of noise canceling that I have found. Only one headphones were ever able to do it. Those were the Jabra headphones. Not the small ones, don't get me wrong, not these ones. It was a bigger set. It was a on-ear headphones that had a boom mic. Those are the only ones that have ever passed the Starbucks test. Everyone else has failed, but failed to different degrees. So yeah. Let's see. Whoa, a whole bunch of questions loaded. Everybody drink. I'm not a fan of using the Amazon App Store to port your Android apps, as not all apps are possible. True, definitely true. Hey Ricky, do you think the soft rubber stylus S Pens can safely be used on the Galaxy Flip UTG screen? So the Flip, not the Fold. The Fold obviously is confirmed that it will be able to do it. The Flip has been rumored, actually. There is a rumor that the Flip 3 will have S Pen support. The reason why I don't believe it, quite frankly, is although that would be cool, I think if the Flip 3 has S Pen support, there's really not much reason to get the Fold 3, at least in my opinion. So we'll have to wait and see. It is going to be a new version of the UTG under UTG screen. So it will be a new version. So we'll have to wait and see. This one's more durable, so we'll have to wait and see how it goes. If it's not the Amazon App Store, it won't work on Windows. Got it. So it looks like we might not be able to sideload it. Size, those fireworks are still going on? Yes. California, or sorry, not California, LA has now put like a new person in charge of trying to round up all the fireworks because in LA they just go off every night, unfortunately. And in the area I live, in the Long Beach area, it is definitely every night, and it just sucks. Like, I've gotten to the point where I hate fireworks, and I've never thought I would be that person. I loved fireworks, always, but it's just definitely something that is not a pleasure anymore, for sure. Can that display splitting app be used on any size monitor? Yes, Craig, it can. And again, it's called, let me get the name exactly for you. Display Fusion Pro is the app that I use for it. I had to basically see measurements for a 49-inch monitor, and then I divided the wide length by 3 so that I could basically perfectly line up each window. But yeah, it's been absolutely perfect, and I've absolutely loved having it. So until Windows 11 comes out, this is still the best app by far. I always thought about doing a review for it, but I'm not an expert on it, so I would probably have to really get in depth for it before I could feel I could give you a really good explanation. Can you recommend a dash cam that transfers recordings to a smartphone? I do not know if any of them do that off the top of my head that I can remember. Like, I remember it being a feature in the very first dash cam from Rexings. I think that's what it's called, Rexings. So that may be the one to go with, but I have not looked in a while for dash cams outside of the one I got from my wife, which was a 2 camera. So it was one that recorded the outside and the inside. And I think that was from Anchor, if I'm not sure, or Rove, I think is there. Secondary one. So let's see if this one can. So this one has no Wi-Fi, so I'm guessing this one can't do it then. Built-in GPS. Yeah, I would really have to look more into it, but I'm assuming it had to have Wi-Fi. That is what the other one did. Or wait, maybe this one. But I really like the quality of Rove. Again, it's the same company as Anchor. But I just don't know. You can track your trip. Oh, yeah, there you go. You can easily download your videos. So hopefully this one will help you out. And it is 64 bucks. There you go. And that's the Rove dash cam, standard kind of looking style and everything like that. But yeah. And it should be, and it says built-in Wi-Fi. You can easily transfer with the Rove app to your phone. So there you go. All right. Now let's get to the questions. Whoa, Mullah Baby just came in. They wanted to make a Flip Pro, but the prototype did not pass the S Pen test, so they went back to the engineers. Got it. Thank you for that. So it looks like the Flip, I'm guessing then Mullah Baby will not have S Pen support. If they had made a Flip Pro, there might have been one with S Pen support, but it looks like there will not be one. Kind of sucks, but yeah. Let's see. Yeah, the docking feature is what I'm most looking forward to in the update, because I plug in and unplug my laptop to a monitor a lot, and it's annoying how it handles it now. Absolutely, I completely agree with you. It's something that I was very annoyed with when I worked in an office, because when I worked in an office, I would go into a lot of meetings. So I would literally unplug from my monitor, and I just had to rearrange things. It was just so annoying. So definitely like that this is going to be much better. I'm looking forward to the Galaxy Watch 4. Depending on the specs, will determine if I buy it or not. Got it. Yeah, the Galaxy Watch 4 I'm pretty excited for. Will they give away Windows 11 for free like they did Windows 10? Yes, Windows 11 will be a free upgrade. So yes, they will be. Do you live near the new Apple store that just opened in LA? It transformed an old movie theater. I don't live too near it. I do know where it is in downtown. It would take me, without traffic, 20 minutes. With normal LA traffic, about an hour and 15. So yeah, it just depends on traffic. But LA traffic is real. And yes, I know about it. All the Apple influencers were there. You had, iJustine, you had Brian, I can't think of his name, Brian Doltano, I think, over there. So yeah, you had a lot of different ones over there hanging out. So yeah, that was all there. They're in the process of updating DeX ready for Windows 11. Microsoft wants to make their own native app for Universal Android and Apple, but the agreement with Samsung is till 2023. Interesting. So, Microsoft wants to make an app like Dex, basically, but they can't until 2023 when the agreement is over with Samsung. That's really cool. Let's see. Where did I leave my last question? Do you think it will be Galaxy Watch 4 not active? I mean, yes, that leak was an official poster and it said Galaxy Watch 4. So we might not be getting active this year, or I'm not sure what the deal is, but we're definitely getting a Galaxy Watch 4, it looks like. Let's see. Thank you. You're most welcome. When do you think the Samsung rollable phone will be out and how much? I do not think that Samsung is too much in a hurry for a rollable phone at this point, to be quite honest. More so because LG is out of the game. Because LG is out, I do not think that there is pressure now, unfortunately, which is, again, why we always like competition. Competition makes other people get to things. It creates innovation. It drives that. Unfortunately, since LG left, TCL has teased a rollable device, but like no one has the ability to do it in-house, get it done right away. That's something that LG was forcing Samsung to stay on their toes. But I do not think we're going to see that now, unfortunately. At least another time soon. I would say 2 years from now is probably when we'll see a rollable phone from Samsung. Sounds like I need to buy another Galaxy Watch with the best battery life. Yeah, the Galaxy Watch with the best battery life is still the Galaxy the Galaxy Watch. Which one? The first Galaxy Watch? Yeah, the first Galaxy Watch is the one with the best battery life. Now you have the Microsoft Store on Android phone, on your Android phone. Oh, can you have the Microsoft Store on Android phone? I don't believe so. I don't think Microsoft has a store for Android, but their store sucks anyway, so I wouldn't do it. The whole reason why Android on Windows is so big is because Microsoft's store sucks. Like, it just sucks. Let's see. Thank you for the link for the camera, no problem. When is the S Pen Pro going to be released? Hashtag side pen. The Pro side pen will be released for August. It should be released with the Galaxy Fold 3 and the Galaxy Flip 3. So that's when we're probably going to see it. Oh, I forgot to mention, because it wasn't a news article per se, but from the update that I heard on the Galaxy S21 FE, definitely Q4. So the Galaxy S21 FE, I told you guys it was on the verge of being canceled, but it's definitely delayed. So now I'm hearing the Galaxy S21 FE will be definitely Q4. So you're talking about October, November, December. It's not coming out before then. And that's just because of all the shortages. So yeah. What exactly is Samsung announcing tomorrow? They're at MWC. MWC was postponed from February till now. And so that's where we're going to see it. What are they announcing? We know a watch is definitely going to be announced, but let's see. MWC 2021. Okay, yeah. So this is what they showed. So again, the watch is going to be the main talking point. You see that they might go into laptops for a little bit. They might go into Knox security for a little bit. They're probably going to be the tablets tomorrow. We're probably going to be expecting the tablet officially announced. The Tab, it's been announced in other countries, but this will also be a US announcement for the Tab S7 Lite, which will be the 12-inch one. I don't think we're going to see the Tab S8 yet. I think that's still going to be safe for IFA, which is the first week of September. And I don't know why they're talking about the camera. It could be that they're going over the cameras that could be for later on. But yeah, that's basically the thing. So yeah, that's going to be the main announcement. But everyone's saying mainly the watch is going to be the biggest thing tomorrow. It'll be at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time tomorrow. So yeah. All right. Hold on. Narrow this. Can't see all of the text here. All right. Will the YouTube Tech Girls YouTube channel also be a kid-only feature on automatically? Yes, it will have the kid-only feature. The reason why, if you don't know, because I learned about kids' channels this year, obviously creating my son's channel and now going to create my daughter's channel. The reason why YouTubers do kid-only is because of the fact that if it gets flagged like, oh, this is clearly designed for kids, like this video is clearly designed towards kids. If someone flags it, you can lose your channel and be fined thousands of dollars. So it's just not worth it if you don't know. So basically, if it's geared in any way, shape, or form towards kids, you just want to do a safe bet and be like, yep, towards kids. Like, just not even deal with the possibility of not being done. The new S Pens for 2022 will be sleeker, more refined. The biggest complaint made by users is the bulk and overall size. They paid attention to focus groups and for a complete redesign. So that's brand news. Thank you, Mullet Baby. So the S Pen will be completely redesigned in 2022. The watch, the colors, not sure if they will have the Buds 2 ready. Just done being finalized, and the colors might turn a lot of people off. Yeah, I mean, the colors, I think, again, from what we saw earlier with the colors for the Buds, I think they're trying to match overall the look that we're getting for the Galaxy Buds, for the Galaxy Flip 3. But yeah, the white and black, I would like the inverse, to be quite honest. I would like a black outside case with a white interior, purple outside case with a white interior. I think that two-tone would be better personally, but I mean, these definitely look different. Can't argue with that, so we'll have to wait and see. Maybe these could even be personalized versions of the Buds. All right, let's see. Is Samsung T5 still working with no problems at all? Mine is, yeah, mine's the T5. Mine T5 is, I know the newer one's the T7, I'm not sure about that one. FE on the holiday marketing list for direct and indirect retailers. There you go. Yeah, definitely towards the holidays, basically. How's the Fold 3 cams compared to the Note 10 Plus? Comparable. I would imagine the wide angle and the telephoto are a little bit better on that one. The main sensor is it should be a little bit better at processing, but I mean, it wouldn't be a night and day difference, I guess, the Fold 3 compared to the Note 10 Plus. Do you think Samsung is going to do, it's going to have dual pixel modules that have a higher megapixel count? I don't know. They've never done the dual pixel autofocusing since they've gotten the bigger sensors. But that may be what happens next year with these new 50 megapixel sensors. So these new 50 megapixel sensors may be allowing for dual pixel autofocus instead of laser. Because right now, laser is good on the S21 Ultra, but dual pixel autofocus was the king. It was so much better. It's the reason why Canon always gets so much hype for theirs. So yeah, gonna be good, but I think not as good as until we get dual pixel focusing. if we do get it, it might be next year, but it's not going to be this year. Let's see. Can you connect a Samsung T5 directly to mobile without damaging the T5? Yeah, no problem with that at all. I good panel, a good idea. Elements come. Yeah, of course, for kids channels, because of the psychology of kids, for sure, is definitely going to be. You always want kids' comments are automatically off for that reason because I mean, geez, the comments that I get all the time, guys. I mean, I get called so many curse words and so many things every single day. It's the life of a YouTuber, an influencer. Are the Jabra 85Ts independent? So the Jabra 85Ts, you can use the right earbud by itself, yes. But you cannot use the left earbud by itself. It's something that Jabra said that they were going to address a while back. They never have. The last time I talked to a Jabra PR person and asked them about it, they said that the technology would interfere with being able to pair to two different devices. So I guess that's why they're saying they don't do it. But yeah, so that's the reason why. So the right earbud you can use independently easily, but you cannot use the left earbud independently. So that's the difference. Do you think Samsung will ever give an updated version of the large Gear S watch? I do not think so. If you checked out the Nubia watch, that was pretty much an upgrade of that one. It was a longer band around it. We featured it on the channel a while back. So yeah, the Nubia watch was basically an upgrade of the original Gear S in terms of the look. The new Rigsby store is the best store out there. Yes, the Rigsby store is awesome for sure. All right, guys. I think we're gonna start wrapping up. Again, I will have a video out tomorrow morning, and I will have possibly a recap video tomorrow night for the watch. We'll see how it goes. And I will say, for those of you who ask about if I've gotten any luck with finding work for a day job, it looks like I'm in the finals for 2 sets of interviews this week. So we'll see how it goes. Will there be a new Galaxy S7 Lite? It's called the Galaxy S7 FE, and that could be possibly announced tomorrow. It's already been announced internationally, so we just might get it announced tomorrow for the US at their event. Again, at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time is their event. It'll be on Samsung's YouTube channel. Biggs, thank you so much for that super chat donation, man. I really appreciate it. Just always such a huge supporter of the channel. I really do appreciate it. And yeah, got a lot of things going on this week and definitely tomorrow. So we'll see. I might be a mess and might not be able to do anything for the week. But that's why I am trying to get some stuff done tomorrow before my father's mass. To make sure to get everything lined up so we get some content out there in case I don't do as well tomorrow. Hey, Juan Carlos Bagnell, thank you so much for joining the chat, man. You're awesome. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hit that thumbs up on the way out. Thank you so much, sir. Always a pleasure. And yeah. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much always for tuning in and watching. I really do appreciate it. Again, we'll have some great content out for you this week. Some embargo stuff, all this kind of stuff coming out. So really cool stuff going on. Thank you again always for watching. This has been RICKY, the YouTube Tech Guy.
Thank you so much again for watching. Make sure to subscribe, like, and comment down below.